Hey guys, I am coming to you for my 15-week gastric bypass RNY update. I had a lot happen last week, which made my update late. Let me get right into the numbers. Last week, I watched my video over again and I was saying like 186. I was not 186. I've been 186 for like a month. Last week I was 183.2, which was a 0.8 pound gain from the week before of 182.4. This week I have lost 3.8 and got down to 179.4. Yesterday I was 180.0 on the dot. So I'm really excited to be out of the 180s and the 170s. Yes, that's my numbers. 3.8 pound loss, which is great. I'm really happy about that. I did go to the doctor yesterday and find out my due date. I was further along than I thought. I am 6 weeks, 4 days pregnant, which puts my due date at July 7th. We did an ultrasound yesterday, and there was no heartbeat. She's not sure if that is because maybe they're off on the days, or sometimes they just take longer. I did come home and get online and search, 6.5 weeks pregnant, no heartbeat. There's also no fetal pole, which is what they call the baby. I don't know why, but at this state they call it a fetal pole. They didn't say that either. So basically, they just have the sac. They say, everything I read said that it can mean a miscarriage, or it can mean the baby's just going to take a little longer to show up. With my other pregnancies, I did not have an ultrasound this early. With my first son, I was like 20 weeks before I even knew I was pregnant. With my second son, I was into my second trimester. I was like 13 or 14 weeks. Excuse me. So maybe they didn't show up until 7 or 8 weeks. I don't know. I had 2 quantitative HCG tests, which tell you how much pregnancy hormone you have. It is supposed to double every 48 hours. I had one done Thursday and Saturday, and my numbers went from 5,000 to 9,000. So that is indicates that the pregnancy is still progressing. I'm going in today to have more blood work done. I'm hoping my numbers are between 13,000 and 20,000. That would indicate that the pregnancy is still progressing, and then tomorrow I go in and find out what the number is and have another ultrasound. Honestly, I'm probably going to, depending on what time I get in there today, it's already 11, I don't know what time I'm going to get in to get the blood work done. I probably will be calling my doctor's office before they close just to see if they got it yet, because it is driving me nuts. I've heard a lot of people say, their doctors made them wait a week before they could come back in for an ultrasound, and I cannot wait a week. This 2 days, it's been like not even 24 hours, I'm just going nuts, wondering if it's a miscarriage or if I'm going to end up with a baby. I have an appointment Wednesday, tomorrow, it's Tuesday, with my surgeon who did my gastric bypass. I'm actually going to call and cancel that and wait until we find out what's going on with the pregnancy. If I have miscarried, if I am not going to have the baby, I will not have to go in and see my surgeon. If everything is positive tomorrow, I will call back and reschedule. Not looking forward to it. It turns out I was only about 8 weeks post-op when I got pregnant, and I know he's going to be exceedingly upset with me. Very, very upset with me. I actually have somebody on my Facebook who had surgery with Dr. Setmack. She was almost a year post-op and she got pregnant, and she said he gave her this huge lecture. I can't imagine what he's going to say when I tell him I was only 8 weeks. I am still losing weight. Being 6.5 weeks pregnant, I mean, there was a week I lost 5.6, 4.8, 3.6 week, 3.8 weeks, 0.8 gain week, and a 0 week in that time. So still, I've lost like, I don't know, like 20, 25 pounds since I got pregnant. That kind of worries me as well. I don't know. I need to look it up. I'm just kind of putting it off, looking it up to see how such an extreme weight loss is going to affect the pregnancy. I was in there Thursday, which is the day they confirmed my pregnancy at the doctor's office, and I went in again yesterday and Monday, and I had lost almost 6 pounds on their scale. So that's kind of scary. I mean, 4 days and 6 pounds, but the first time I went in, I just eaten, and this time I hadn't, so that affected a bit. But you know, I lost 3.8 pounds this week on my scale. Just really anxious, nervous. I'm probably rambling on longer than I need to. I will probably make an update video tomorrow just to update you on, you know, if it looks like the pregnancy is going to continue or not. And if it does, you know, if I am going to, you know, have this child, I am going to do my weekly update. I think I mentioned in my last video that I have a goal of losing like 10 to 12 pounds, putting me in the 160 range. I believe 167 pounds puts me at overweight and not obese any longer. I'd really like to get to that before I would gain any weight. I'm really hoping to not gain, to end up with a loss at the end of the pregnancy, but I don't know how realistic that is. If everything goes good tomorrow, then I will have my appointment with my surgeon. I will discuss to him what he thinks is a healthy amount of weight loss to have during pregnancy. And I will make a video again after I see my surgeon. But that's about it. 3.8 pounds lost this week. I started out at 242, so that's like a 63 pound loss total so far. I'm really happy with that. I've only got 46 pounds left to get to goal. My first original goal is 131. It would put me at 100 pounds lost from date of surgery. I may, you know, it'll change. I'm sure everything's going to change with the baby, but that was my first initial goal, was just 100 pounds lost. But I guess I'll just update tomorrow because it's really not much to tell except I had a 3.8 pounds loss this week, which is good. I keep having, you know, like 1 or 2 weeks of, you know, at least 3 pounds lost, and then I have a 0, and then I had a, you know, 3.5 pound loss, and then I had a gain, and then I have a 3.8 pound loss, and it's very unnerving. And what gets me is I tend to lose weight on the weeks that I suck. This was a really bad last couple of weeks for me. I did gain last week, 0.8, eating badly. This week I have not gotten much better. Once again, I'm in that, oh, you know, things are bad, I can kind of treat myself till I find out what's going on with pregnancy. You know, I want to keep my calories higher, you know, in case that may help stop a miscarriage, which I have no scientific proof of. But that's what I tell myself until yesterday I had some chocolate. Today I've already had a candy cane. And I lost weight. So it's hit or miss. It really, weeks that I do really great and I exercise 5 days and I keep my calories in and I do my protein first and I'm drinking my water, I don't lose anything. Weeks when I eat ice cream and eat chocolate, I lose 3 pounds. It's absolutely crazy. But I don't know if it's the stress of this last week that's helped me lose. I am nauseous. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video. With my first 2 pregnancies, I didn't know I was pregnant. Like, I took that test and I was in shock. I had no pregnancy symptoms. This pregnancy, I knew. I had like 3 days in a row. Everything I put in my mouth made me nauseous. And even, I mean, water, yogurt, milk. My go-to foods after I PB'd were making me nauseous, and that's why I took the test. And it was positive immediately, like just boom bang within seconds. It was positive. So I don't know if it's because of the weight loss surgery. I talked to the girl who had the weight loss surgery. Sorry with the last thing. With my surgeon, and she said that same for her. It's her first pregnancy. She was really non-symptomatic. It went really well. In this pregnancy, she was really sick. And we're both kind of hoping that means, you know, we had boys the first time. Maybe this means we're going to have a girl, but it could very well be the weight loss surgery. My weight isn't really that different from when I had my first one. I believe I was 190 when I got pregnant, and I crash dieted not knowing I was pregnant the first, like 4 months, and I lost 30 pounds. I was down to like 160, 165, and I gained it all back. At the end of my pregnancy, I was up to like just over 200 pounds. So I'm in the same weight range, so that's definitely not a reason for the noise to be worse. I'm thinking it has to do with the surgery. I'm hoping it's a girl, but I will make a video tomorrow, probably just a really short update. This video is being very long. A really short update just telling you what my results are. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will have another video tomorrow. Bye.